The Fighter, Silver Linings Playbook, and American Hustle. Those are just the last three films for five-time Academy Award nominee David O. Russell, who has now firmly established himself as one of Hollywood's most sought-after directors and screenwriters.
His latest film, Joy, is loosely based on the life of miracle mop inventor and home shopping star Joy Mangano. The film stars Jennifer Lawrence, Bradley Cooper, and Robert De Niro. Take a look.
I'm in a meeting with our lawyers. What do you think you're doing?
Go home, Joy, and watch the numbers roll in on television. Make 50,000 mops, borrowing and owing every dollar, including your home.
It could have been handled better. I'll let Todd have another shot.
I don't want Todd or anyone else to try it. It should be me.
Joy was recently nominated for 2 Golden Globe Awards, Best Comedy, and Jennifer Lawrence received a nod for Best Actress. David O. Russell is with us, and welcome. Good morning. Nice to see you.
Thank you for having me here.
Thanks for being here. Is it still exciting to get that phone call that you've been nominated for?
Oh, absolutely. You know, I think to keep cinema exciting has always, that's what the whole award thing is, makes people excited about cinema, whether you win or lose. It's just a conversation about stories that inspire people or move people.
You mentioned stories, and I felt like what I loved about this movie is there's 2 plot lines. There's her story, and then there's this wonderfully written dysfunctional family. How do you write families so well?
Oh, probably from personal experience. And also, I just think that I love how the extraordinary comes from the ordinary.
Yes.
That magic lives next to what feels a job or adult concerns that may feel limiting. And those have always been the movies that excited me.
You brought together again Jennifer Lawrence, Robert De Niro, Bradley Cooper. They were in Silver Linings Playbook. Same kind of dysfunction in the family. One critic called you America's foremost poet of disequilibrium. Was there at some point when you started making films when you realized you were onto something in terms of portraying this, because you do it so well?
You know, I think even if you look at some of my most favorite films, like It's a Wonderful Life, he has a family that he loves, that he's loyal to, but it's a little crazy, some parts of it, and I think that that's the fertility for something that, where you're from, who you are, that's what's real. It's very specific, which is what makes it funny. We don't try to be funny, we try to be real.
At what point do you think you really latched on to either the story you wanted to tell or the style you wanted to tell it in? Because you have a very distinctive filmmaking style.
I think starting with The Fighter. I think The Fighter was for me the recognition of, I know these people. I have family members who are salt of the earth, who work in all different areas of life, and they love each other, and they also have conflict with each other. And there's, right in front of their faces, a magic that you may get glimpses of at moments in their perseverance. I like inspirational stories. Silver Linings Playbook was very personal to me because I had family members who had struggled with mood disorders. And I love when people are pulled together by the most difficult things they have to face, which can then become very uplifting in some way. American Hustle, the people. Why would I make that picture? It's about the people. I love those characters. I love their homes. I love that they all have something that they love about life. Everybody got to have something they love about life that makes them want to get up every day and fight for it and feel that joy that children feel. I don't know. I mean, to me, how grown-ups manage to do that is endlessly fascinating and surprising. I want my movies to surprise people and take them off guard and give them a ride. That's how I taught myself filmmaking. I didn't go to film school. I watched life and I watched films repeatedly and said, how did they do that? How did they capture that? You're capturing something that's almost unattainable. Yeah. But you have to guide yourself by what you're drawn to that feels real and that also feels unexpected.
How does one get drawn to mops, though? Because I think most people are probably surprised, given the weighty subjects you've dealt with, that a mop is at the center of this.
It's a woman who's formidable is at the center of it, and the men who are brave enough to love and support her. You've got the best divorced couple in America. I'll say that again, the best divorced couple in America. That was a story I had never seen.
Yes, it's true. That's one thing that really stayed with me out of the film is that her ex-husband, who had started the film, is living in the basement, and she finally kicks out, but he sticks by her even though they're separate.
And is instrumental, really, in helping with her success.
Everyone in her family who she may have conflict with, you call it a dysfunctional family, but without them, none of it would have happened. You know, which is they somehow, the people who challenge you also make you stronger, which is a mystery of life to me, that I don't think anybody can fully grasp. It's just how we all have to live. But also, that once they enable her dream to become true, they can also become obstacles. So the fact that the actual Joy Mangano, who this is partially based on, and Jennifer as a person, has such a big heart and can carry those people with her. You see, she didn't just make her success and say, that's it. They all worked for her in some capacity, whether or not they'd had fierce conflict. That to me is magical and inspiring and real. It's real. You take the scars of a difficult relationship and you carry it forward. That's a big heart.
David O. Russell, thank you so much for being with us. Good luck with the Golden Globes. Good luck with the film.
Thank you.
Have a great holiday.
Thank you for having me. Have a great holiday.
Joy opens nationwide on Christmas Day.